I never seen this. Let's get into it.
On the panel for saying this. So your question was, if you're with a girl, are you gonna expect are you gonna be monogamous to her because she's young and attractive and she's at her peak and she deserves monogamy and everything else like that, right? Is that sexual fidelity?
I mean,
mention that.
Not so much deserves it, but if you want that, isn't that, or is that this? I mean, if you want that, that should be something that you do as well.
Reciprocate.
Right. Or is this part of the whole thing that men and women are different?
Nope.
And...
Yeah, so you're wrong. And I'll tell you why. Sexual fidelity is a woman's role, okay? Security and provisioning is the man's role, right? A man is capable of providing for and fucking multiple women, all right? Because we're different. However, women in general are not okay being hoes and fucking a bunch of guys. Goes against their natural state. Monogamy goes against a man's natural state, and promiscuity in general goes against a woman's natural state. There's a reason why they call it a hot girl summer and not a hot girl year. Girls can't sit there and fuck a bunch of dudes continuously for years on end for the most part, or they prefer not to. If I left a girl to her own devices, what's she going to do? She's going to want the best quality man and get security from him. If I leave a man to his own devices, what's he going to do? He's going to fuck as many girls as he can. So if a woman is getting what she wants, the best man that she can get, and he's consolidating on her and providing her resources, well, I should be able to do what I want to do and have my natural proclivity to fuck as many girls as I can. The only difference between me and a regular guy is that I'm honest about it, and I can enact.
All right, listen. Okay, let me stop this right. This would be getting on my goddamn nerve. Okay, about Myron, because he know all the facts and statistics about shit, but be pissing me off when, oh yeah, the guy's supposed to be providing provision and oh, it's a woman's job to be faithful. What goddamn world is it okay for millennia men have been screwing around with a lot of women? The difference is we don't have to live based on you going out to go kill cattle. It's a whole different dynamic. Everybody works now in order to get money. You don't have to go out and kill no goat.
You know what killed me though, baby?
It's a difference. I don't like that narrative, because if you want to screw multiple women, tell that woman that. It will be okay. In a lot of situations, we were just talking about that. You want to screw a lot of women? Tell the woman that. Don't get in a monogamous relationship and think that it's okay because you a man and y'all don't supposed to be monogamous. You don't have to go out and kill cattle and stuff no more to survive. Everybody has a job. And if you're gonna be monogamous, if monogamy is, if you want a woman to be faithful to you, you be faithful to her. Because in 2022, you go and be unfaithful, her ass is gonna be unfaithful to you. Period. We're not talking about 1950s. No, not a 1950s dude. She's not a 1950s woman. It's not happening. Y'all giving out the wrong information, and that's why everybody right now is just so in. Oh, it pissed me off. I got so much to say about that, but I'm gonna stop on my rant before I even.
I just got this to say. The only reason men feel so comfortable with thinking that they the only people that's out here fucking is because it was a man's world for a long time, so y'all was able to be comfortable in saying that you was fucking. But just know, even though them 1950 women were married, they was still fucking their neighbor. They was fucking your brother, and they was fucking your best friend. You didn't even know it.
And didn't know it.
And did not even fucking know it.
Didn't know it.
You know, when you didn't have the money to make sure the light bill was paid, I guaranteed you your brother had it paid for her.
Uncle Billy.
Ask your grandmama who your uncle really is. Is it your granddaddy child
the family
or your
friend.
great uncle child?
Yep.
We don't have to go around beating on our chest, like I said before, saying who we is, what we do, and how we fucking do it. But y'all got this narrative in y'all mind that we was created to only fuck with you. No, think about animals. When you become that weak ass, punk ass lion, she move on to the motherfucking next. That's stronger, that's bigger, and that's better.
And that's
the same way y'all do.
Mad. And that's why incels are mad. That's why they're not getting
that shit is confusing
that's
to
why
me.
they
Like, y'all
mad.
crazy to me. Like, because it's bullshit. Like, the only people, and I'm going to keep saying it again, the only men that's so big on want to tell women what facts are the men who can't be that man. Like, if you want to be, in a relationship and have all these women, pay the cost to be the
boss.
motherfucking boss.
Pay the
And
cost
that
to be the
just
boss.
is,
You
like,
won't
y'all
have that
killing me
problem.
with that.
You won't
That's
have that
real.
problem.
And it ain't even like I'm trying to make it seem like women are sold to the highest bidder or nothing like that. But when you say stability in this day and age, it's financial.
You can't go in there talking about, you better respect me because I got balls. You better respect me because I'm the man. You better respect me. Nah, you got to bring a little more than that to the table.
I'm trying to
bro.
tell you, at the end of the day, the lioness is the bitch that hunts.
And y'all listening to
Like,
people
y'all
like
killing me
this,
with that.
making y'all get in a cycle
And that's
of
why y'all so
continuing
divided
to
right
lose.
now.
You continuing to
is
lose.
this the
because you
outlet for
listen
the closeted men to come out?
You
Please
going,
let me know.
Men going their own way. Y'all going your own way and y'all losing
No,
because
they
y'all
coming out the
still
closet,
listening to
clearly.
stuff like this.
They
Where
coming
y'all
out the
going?
closet.
Where are you going for real? Where are you going for real? Because if you want a woman, you find out how to get a woman. This right here basically tell you how not to get one.
How to get a man?
Yeah. How
to get a man?
You going your own way? Take your ass to the gay club. You bring shit to the damn table and that woman will willingly go with you and follow you whatever the hell your ass gonna damn go. I could not get
Like,
through it.
straight men supposed to do that.
And women's supposed to do it. It's women's job not to cheat, and it's men's job to fuck a lot of bitches. Where you? And I can guarantee you, he ain't got bitches like that. And if he is, he paying for them. Cause he don't even look like that dude to me. He don't look like that dude to me. And if you are, it's these bitches from Instagram that go to your show that think you somebody.
And no disrespect to the women that come on his show, but looking at the caliber of women that come on his show, bring some fucking real women on your show.
Exactly. Because these Instagram little girls, 20 to 25 or something like that, just I'm imagining that he's only probably in his 20s, late 20s. I say late 20s at the most, but he's losing his hair all doggone ready. The only pussy he getting is these type of bitches right here. That's to me. That's the only women I feel like this guy is getting because he's so mad and got all the facts about everything. He comes off like somebody that in his early years he ain't get pussy until he got a platform like this. That's the crazy part about it.
And that's the thing that killed me. Y'all been raised by single mothers. And see the things that your mother had to endure, had to go through, and everything, and you'll still get up every day and you'll bash a woman. To me,
because you're trying to go with status quo, because status quo is saying women did so bad with raising men. A lot of times they
when
have
y'all
stand the hell up and do something. You ain't gotta ask
then
for
the first
permission
thing they
for
do,
your own damn child.
she wouldn't let me, and I stop a brother right there. Don't ever come to me telling me what a woman wouldn't let you do.
If that's your child, you stop at nothing.
At
Now we ain't talking
nothing.
about killing nobody now.
Nah,
y'all be
we
doing
talking
some
about
crazy stuff right there. Okay, probably get that from your daddy. Okay. But we ain't talking about stuff like that. We're talking about if you have equal. First of all, when you're, and that's another thing that we ain't even touch on. A lot of times you dealing with somebody that you ain't even married to, that you done had a baby, so you messed up right there. The lady that you made a mother, you didn't even marry her, because had you been married to her, y'all have equal rights. Okay, you are married. Okay, you can take her to court, y'all do whatever. If she try to do something outside of the damn norm, of course we all know that a lot of times the court go in their favor. But
when you're married,
personal experience, you take her to court and you do what you have to do. A lot of times guys just don't do that. Y'all do not do that. But you wait for the woman to do it. It's like you always, you get in this cycle of becoming the guy that shit happened to and not the guy that makes shit happen. You don't want to get in that cycle. You don't want to do
being
that.
a victim.
I mean, we can cap all day if y'all want us to cap on here. We can cap all day and be trying to continue this whole narrative of, yeah, women ain't gonna it is a lot of women that ain't gonna let you see your kids, but why sleep with them? Why make that the mother of your child? If you already know she have those tendencies, you already know she's crazy out of her mind, but you still planted a baby in her. That's the same goes for the women that knew already before she slept with this guy that he ain't nothing. It's the same thing. Take responsibility. Already prior to that, you won't be in the situation. Stop letting these dudes get in you and shoot up the club. And dudes, stop going in there shooting up the club. If you already see this woman ain't about nothing, stop thinking with your dick.
Instead of making women baby mothers, Make them
who don't deserve it, and stop making men fathers that don't deserve it. I couldn't
They
even
just
watch
dead
this
on
whole
that.
video. They're just dead on that. Period. We'll see y'all later in the next one. Next week, talking in tequila. We'll all later.